welcome to episode 145 of the FlameFlash.m podcast. I'm yours truly, FlameFlash, and welcome to E3, or the conclusion of E3. But first, we'll hit the Raptor report real quick. So, week ending on June 7th, Raptor report, wow. Transistor, more Transistor, still enjoying this one. DC Universe Online. The PS4 and the capability of auto-updating everything is wonderful. Here's of the Storm, We Fit You, Hearthstone, and Mario Kart. Not too bad of a mix. Nothing really new, so that's why we just kind of buzzed right over it. And then 4 days ago, we're staying marginally current. Who knew? More WoW. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. So Superman got this for his birthday for the PS4, and of course, Daddy has to join him to play on his birthday. So we got pretty far into the storyline just in that morning. Excuse me. I, of course, am sneaking on to do this a lot later than I probably should. Oh well. And now it's time to just, do the garrison missions. See what I can potentially unlock for this character. Gold's always nice. Have to have a way of funding tier 3 garrison. Right now, this character, that's all I'd be able to do is upgrade tier 3 and then that's it. Nothing more. So hopefully they don't go through with the nerf, but we'll get to that in a moment. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll go ahead and make another one of those Draenor secret books. And this character is basically done. We'll go pick up my resources. So after Lego Batman, we have Beyond Earth. More Beyond Earth. I like Beyond Earth. It's gotten a hard rap, but some of the recent updates, especially taking care of the trade convoys, so you can set them to expire or otherwise they auto-renew, is a wonderful new feature. And I'm looking forward to the expansion when that comes. Awesome Knots. That was another game that Superman wanted to play with Daddy and sister and brother. So something we spent some of his birthday money on, since he wanted it so badly, was his own license. So that's neat that he has his own license of Awesome Knots. It's on Red Flare's Steam account, but she didn't have anything else on her Steam account, so be it. Little Big Planet 3. I joined the Littles, Superman and Newbie, in there. And it was good. We only have 2 PS4 controllers at the moment, so I use my Vita acting as a third PlayStation, or a third controller. It worked alright. Lost connection a couple of times, so I don't know if that was because it's trying to stream the game video to the screen as well as up top and still treat it as a controller, but they enjoyed it. They liked it. More Mario Kart, more Hearthstone, more Heroes of the Storm. Excuse me. Nothing really amazing there. Ah, where am I? I'm in the floor or something. Okay. Phew. So, what about the podcast itself? The meat of the podcast, 145. We've got quite a bit of meat, I must say. Ooh, Red Flare will be happy. I'm gonna send her the leftover gold there. 52. I don't know about you guys, but I've been deleting the dance token. It just seems pointless to me. Maybe it's not, and I'm totally off my rocker to be doing that, but it feels that way to me. Flying is returning, and it's coming to Warlords of Draenor. I approve.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Have a good one.
It's about time. My only beef is it's kind of, well, stupid silly how they're going about it. So if you get Explorer, if you get Exploring Draenor, if you get Lore Master of Draenor, if you get halfway done with Treasure Master of Draenor, and you get 3 additional reputations that are coming with the new 6.2 that comes out very shortly,
I got what you need.
then you get in. Then you can fly. That seems really hefty to me, since the entire point of flying is, you know, to be able to accomplish some of that stuff you just didn't want to do. But at least you'll have flying. At least at the end of it, all of your alts can fly. You don't have to pay gold for it. Which is really a good thing, considering they're looking at possibly nerfing gold. So we're just going to transition right straight into the next news item. They're looking at nerfing the gold income you can get from garrisons, which, again, I think unless they dramatically lower the cost of building additional garrisons, they're punishing the player who has alts, which I don't think was what they want to do, but it's what they would be doing. It's been said now. I guess I'll leave it alone. I think it's a really bad move on their part, but they haven't said anything's final. That was just from the question and answer session. So hopefully they come to their senses, wake up, and don't do it. One can hope. So we'll wait and see. So, aside from Flying Returns, Wowhead has a great guide for unlocking flying, so you can head over there and see the step-by-step, does your character have what it takes to fly? Are they almost done? What do they have left to do? That kind of thing. They also have a shipyard preview that snuck in. Cool. Again, they seem to be being not as alt-friendly as they claim. We've got our mission table here, but the shipyard mission table's going to be down there at the coast with your shipyard, which makes a little bit of sense until you wonder, why do you have to go to a completely different table to command your people when you have this table right here? That bugs me. I'll do it. Fortunately, I only have 2 level 100s right now, so I'll only have 2 shipyards, but it seems a little obnoxious. 6.2 is coming next week. Next week! Awesome! Very awesome. Look forward to it. Highly look forward to it. Because I'm done with the ring quest as of right now. So I kind of need more. I need to be able to do more. Oh, Trade School Master, it's not in the show notes, but Trade School Master is getting version 3 out, I think, on Saturday for everybody to beta test. I don't meet the requirements of a quest.
For the Alliance.
Oh well. Okay, Garrison Servant. We're going to pick up my garrison resources, such as they are. Jeez, we've got things all over the place popping up. This character just recently hit 98. So that's probably why.
Looking for something specific?
No, not really.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. Yes, I talked to the NPCs. I actually won a contest. The Sand Scarab. There was, you can see it in the show notes link, but somebody was having a contest to win a Sand Scarab, and I won it. So that was pretty cool. Sand Scarab is a collectible card game pet, so it's a bit harder to come by these days. Well, you
Hello.
can help me make more of those.
See you later.
I really hope I have a follower there, otherwise I've been wasting a lot of effort. Alright, take my materials.
Off with you.
I am off with me. So, we have new heroes and more maps coming to Heroes of the Storm. That's it for WoW news. Cool. Mostly Diablo themed. Nothing wrong with that. Heaven and Hell, Heaven versus Hell battle map. So it should be good. Looking forward to it. More Diablo characters especially will be nice, because it drives me nuts sometimes going between Tyrael, Diablo, and Vala, and not all of them being on the rotation, but having a do a Diablo character for your daily. But I don't have any available. Jerks. Now I'll most likely have one available. So that works. We shall pursue one of you. You? Let's get some people leveled here, huh? Joys of the mission table. It's such compelling gameplay. Maybe they already did the nerf. Oh well. Here, wife, have some gold. So, Hearthstone. So, that was it for Heroes. Hearthstone is getting a Tavern Brawl feature. You have to be level 20. You have to have a hero to level 20. I don't have a hero to level 20, so I haven't been able to check it out. I hear you can get free packs from it. So if you have a level 20 hero, if you don't play Hearthstone often, there's a reason to play Hearthstone when your Tavern Brawl is open. There's another amusing commercial short for Hearthstone. Just go forth, check it out, follow the show notes. I enjoy it. It's a fun one. And now on to, say, E3 or pre-E3, just the E3-ish stuff that's coming out. First one to hit, Mega Man Legacy Collection. So we get the 8-bit Mega Man games, 1 through 6, and they add some other features on. I'm clearly not overly impressed, because they already did a Mega Man Collection game for the GameCube, the PS2, that era, and it had 1 through 8 on it, for one thing. So, right there, it's immediately better. Yet, here it is. Lame. So, while it's good that those who didn't have an opportunity to buy it back then can now get it, if you really want a Mega Man collection, if you have one of the older professions, I'm at a profession, garrison building, that's why I said that. If you have one of the older consoles, do it from the older console instead. You'll get higher satisfaction out of it, because you'll get more games. More games is good. I approve of more games. While you're at it, while you're hunting, try to grab the Mega Man X collection. That one is definitely worth your while. Completely and totally. Especially because of X4. So, transitioning from Mega Man to Super Smash Brothers. See what I did there? Smash Brothers just recently got more characters. Ryu, Roy, Lucas. Buyable right now. Right here. Direct to you from Nintendo. A tournament mode is promised to be coming. Cool. And otherwise, yeah. A YouTube upload feature is coming. So I assume this will be similar to the look and feel of Mario Kart 8. But we'll see. We'll wait and see. If you're wondering, I like to retrain my followers so that they happen to have the treasure hunter trait, if I can help it. So that's why I just retrained that one. You're also going to get 2 new stages. You get one with Ryu too, but you also get the Miiverse and Dreamland. Dreamland's from the original, and the Miiverse one is free. So, cool. I like free. Free is good. Born free. Oh, excuse me. Nintendo has announced officially Star Fox Zero Assault. Cool. Works for me. An official announcement. The game itself, I haven't really looked too closely into it. Star Fox wasn't one of the ones that I heavily pursued, but definitely curious. Definitely curious. Next up, Skylanders and Amiibo. So the Wii U version of Skylanders, the new driving vehicle one, you can get Donkey Kong or Bowser. That's pretty cool. There's a little switch on the bottom of your amiibo, of those amiibo, that will let you change it from being a Skylander to being an amiibo. Neat. A neat way to do it. So there are 2 read-write chips in there, basically, you know? Triforce Heroes announced for 3DS. This is like your Four Swords Adventures from the DSi days. Cool. More Link, over-the-head Link, always welcome. Hyrule Warriors has been announced for the 3DS. My assumption is because the Wii U isn't doing so hot with sales, they want to put all that programming to good use, so let's put it on the 3DS as well. It's a good game. It's in my backlog. I haven't fully played through it yet, but looking forward to it. I like it, just haven't sat back down with it. Wow, that's a lot of gold. I approve. Hi, Moradin. What do you have for me?
How can the Council of Three Hammers assist you?
You can assist me by giving me a better weekly. Oh well. Thank you, Irothorn, for mailing me some supplies, and now I mail out supplies. Next we have Metroid Prime Federation Force. So this is for the 3DS as well. There's some kind of a blast ball mini game. It's one I'm gonna have to wait and see, wait and watch, see what it actually is. It's a shame I can't get more of those. I'd like to be able to launch myself into my barn a little easier. Excuse me, Bluke. Nope, barn is awaiting orders. Okay, just want to double check. Excuse me, Bluke. So, I'll have to look at that one more. It didn't grab me. I'm like Legend of Zelda. Metroid isn't one of those that has really heavily grabbed me since oh, what is it? Since Super Metroid. I liked Other M. I still need to play the rest of it, but I liked it. The reason I switched specs, by the way, for those watching the stream, is so that I can convert this grandiose token into another 645, hopefully, or not. But it did give me a prismatic socket, so that's cool. Very cool. We'll swap out. And we'll also remember to go back to fire. So I'm wait and see on that one. Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem has been announced for 2016. Your guess is really as good as mine. I don't know a lot. It looks like from the trailer it's going to be a fun, traditional Japanese RPG. Cool. Need more of those, right? They're useful. I like them. Definitely in wait and see mode. Just more information would be nice. That is unique equip, right? Yep. So it gets disenchanted. Straight into a temporal crystal. Awesome.
What can I do for you? See you around.
What is this item that I have? Where'd it go? Thought I had to scroll. No. More work orders. Where'd my work order dude go? Why are you over here?
You need something?
Take my stuff.
See you later.
So, traditional Japanese RPG. Cool. I'm definitely interested. Heavily curious to see what it's all about. But I have to wait and see.
You need something?
Mario Maker has been heavily announced at this point. It looks awesome. I want the retail release rather than the digital, just so I can be sure to grab a hold of that wonderful art book that comes with it. I want the art book. You get to build your own Mario levels. It's fairly standard, it's fairly straightforward, but it sounds so cool. None of these are... Hey, look. A better bracer. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Warforged bracers. Time to disenchant some. So, alright. Rock Band 4 is coming. And it's going to cost you half what it would cost you to just buy another console. $250. Good Lord. Ridiculous. I was slightly interested in Rock Band. The kids are older. They'd actually, you know, a couple of them are in band, so they'd get the rhythm of the music a little bit more. But I'm not doing it for $250. No. Okay. How about some good news? Balance it out. Backwards compatibility has come to the Xbox. Or will come to the Xbox. Cool. Slow clap, guys. Slow clap. You are doing something that the PS4 has said they're still not going to do. Slow clap. Fallout 4 for Xbox One and PC can send mods back and forth. Neat. Not really one of those, oh well, because it has that, I'm going to have to buy it on the Xbox One. We don't even have an Xbox One, so that's kind of moot. But Minecraft gets the HoloLens support. So this is the first time, thanks to E3, that we really get to see HoloLens kind of in action, and with Minecraft. It looks neat. It really looks neat. Final Fantasy VII Remake. So we shift gears from the Xbox Microsoft conference to the PlayStation conference. And we are rewarded. Final Fantasy VII was one of the first Final Fantasy games that I didn't finish. Say that 5 times fast. First Final Fantasy games I didn't finish. And that's because I named the Aerith. Spoilers. Yeah. I named Aerith after Red Flare. And when Sephiroth and Aerith meet, that's it. You're done. So I know better now. I stopped naming my characters in Final Fantasy after people I knew from that event. Stop doing it completely and totally. You will use the base name now. Thank you very much.
Greetings.
But it's coming back. It's being remade. There's a very strict distinction here. Remake, not remaster. Final Fantasy X was a remaster. They took the graphics and they up-resed it. Final Fantasy VII is a remake, so they are walking through scene by scene, sprite by sprite, and redoing it for today. I am really eager to see what they do, because it will either be awesome or it will be very, very sad. Ooh. Big blue gloves. Meh, dagger. Meh, mace. Is this a cool shield at least? No, not really. Just tiny. So, definitely looking forward to that. That's one of those remakes / remasters I'm actually interested in getting. Because I didn't finish it on the original system, and it would be nice to finally finish the game, especially since I know better now. I know not to put all of my best materia on Aerith before sending her out there, you know? I know better now. The media player has been released for the PlayStation 4. That's pretty cool. What does this look like? Bleh. No backwards compatibility, like I said. Sony actually came out and said, nope! We're not doing backwards compatibility. The reason being, it's hard. It's hard to do. You're emulating things most likely, unless of course you put all of the hardware in there, like they did with the original PS3. It's hard. They'd rather give you new features. Sims 4 patio stuff was announced. I don't know why I'm still following Sims news, given I haven't touched Sims 4 since the Origin free play time, but I still follow it, so there it is. That's coming. Big shrug. Originally, when I saw this, Hogwarts in the United States, I thought we were going to get our own J.K. Rowling's series of Harry Potter universe books. The entire Harry Potter series, when you think about it, is self-contained. They're in Great Britain the whole time, the United Kingdom, the whole time. Or in wherever in the world it is that they apparate to, where there are big fields and whatnot. But I was looking forward to the idea of a book line that Little Miss could be picking up reading and, you know, completely blast AR points. Again, if you have kids, you're familiar with AR points, possibly. If you're not, good. Don't look them up. But it's a movie. It's a movie based on one of her original screenplays. So this has been sitting there, languishing on a computer or in somebody's desk for who knows how long, and now that J.K. Rowling is famous, she's finally able to do her movie that she's wanted to do. Reshaped, remolded into Harry Potter world. Oh well. So, we'll tiptoe away from E3, away from geekiness. How about a couple of random news items? There is a Texas voting law on the books that has now prevented a 101-year-old woman who has voted in every single election since she was legally allowed to vote from voting. That's right. Just facepalm it, folks. So, the effort is to reduce fraud. You have to have a state-issued ID, a photo ID, and you can't get your photo ID without a birth certificate. She's 101 years old. Finding the exact place and county that has her birth certificate is extremely laughable. I mean, really? Really, guys? There's no exceptions built into this law for this kind of thing? It's hilarious. But, oh! Fraud's safe! Fraud's safe. We're safe from fraud. Except for, you know, the 17-year-old walking in with a fake ID. But that'll be fine. That's fine. He has his ID. He has the ID, so it must be okay. Yeah. Idiots. And finally, yay the FCC, yay net neutrality. The AT&T has been slapped with a $100 million fine for throttling unlimited data customers. In your face, AT&T. Now, I get their technical reason for doing it. They desperately needed to have not offered unlimited speeds in the first place. But they did, so they should be delivering it. Their argument is that they have to back people off. They have to throttle a little bit, or else the sanctity of their network will fall to ruin. Whoops. Well, I guess I'll just have it all mailed to me then. But that's not how it works. If I have unlimited data, and I go to Netflix, I should have the same service as I always do. The same speeds. High speeds. And I don't. I'm not an AT&T customer. I'm T-Mobile. It has its own set of problems and positives. But AT&T royally screwed up on this one. And it's funny. I find it funny. Not to mention the fact that they're trying to sneak anti-net neutrality legislation into the budget. The federal budget. So they're forcing legislators to vote, if they want to keep net neutrality the way it is, to vote against the budget just to protect net neutrality. Minor cursing. Those asses.
Hey there.
That is probably the dirtiest trick in the book. And they did it anyway. Ooh, that's a pretty mace. I think I'll still sell it. Absolutely dirty trick. Because you know come campaign time, they're going to be saying, oh, well, did you know your candidate so-and-so voted against the budget and caused the government to shut down? No. Candidate so-and-so voted against the budget to protect your rights. The right of the internet to be free to everybody at the same speed, no matter what you're trying to do on it. Bunch of jerks. But
See you later.
there you have it. I am Flame Flash. This was episode 145. Slightly more on time than usual. So that's pretty cool. And thank you. For now, I sign off.